this government will make...
Hello world. You might want to download this video for two reasons. Those two reasons will be that if I'm wrong and everything I'm saying is just opinion and coming out of my own imagination, then come around October 8th, October 9th, you're going to want to have this video. That way I can't delete it. That way you can embarrass me to the rest of the world. The second reason you want to download this is because if I'm right, you won't be able to find this video again because they'll get rid of it, and you're going to want to have it because it's going to have instructions on what you need to do. This video is for two types of listeners. There's those who will hear me now, and there's a lot of reward if you hear me now. And then there's those who will hear me later, and I'll show you what you need to do later. WWTWG. Watch how that's about to spread. Because the Lord has a plan. Check this out. Have you heard about this going around? The mandatory digital ID.
I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work.
And now remember, if anything is free in life, you're most likely the product. Now, there's a direction this is going in. Let me show you. But before I show you that, there's a group of you that this video is for. You see, a lot of the world yells free Palestine. A lot of the world is very frustrated with the Jews. Are you starting to pick up why you need to download this video? But the world has failed you. Palestine is not free and your frustration is heard, but nothing is done about it. And a lot of this conversation that I'm now having with you, the world, initially I was having it with Christians who are supposed to know these things that are coming. Some of them have accepted it. A majority of them are rejecting it. And here's why I'm now having the conversation with you. So here's the rundown on why you're getting this invitation, world. When the banquet was ready, he sent his servants to notify those who were invited, but they all refused to come. I mean, that's what's happening now. So many are supposed to know what's coming, but they're refusing the offer. So the offer's coming to you. I mean, he said to his servants, the wedding feast is ready and the guests I invited aren't worthy of the honor. Now go out to the street corners and invite everyone you see. So the servant brought in everyone they could find, good and bad alike. That's you, good and bad alike. The Lord now wants all of us to be a part of this. And the banquet hall was filled with guests. You see this part down here? For many are called, but few are chosen. So now it's coming to you. Oh, like I said, the world has let you down. You talk about your frustration with this certain group of people, yet nothing is being done. The Lord has a plan. People aren't answering the call. So he wants this invitation to be given to the world. And I'm about to show you how we shake things up for this group of people. But first, I need you to understand the urgency of the time, okay? So I'm going to play this back to refresh your memory.
And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work.
That's right. This year, 2025, these words will be fulfilled. Check it. I'm holding your hand through this process. You don't need to know everything, but I do need you to know the invitation because we're going to make this group of people feel something that they've never felt before. So look, he required everyone. No one's safe from what's coming. Small and great, doesn't matter how small you are, how great you are. Rich or poor, doesn't matter how rich you are, how poor you are. Free and slave, doesn't matter if you're free or in prison. To be given a mark on the right hand or forehead, and no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. This was revealed, what's happening in 2025 through Jesus Christ, roughly 2,000 years ago. Before we had tap to pay, before we had digital currency, it was revealed that there will be something mandatory for all mankind. It's starting in certain places of the world now, but all of mankind, no matter who you are, will have to be a part of this system. Is that what you want, world? Do you want to be a part of that system? Of course not. So what's the offer that Jesus has to make this group of people feel a type of anger and rage they've never felt before? All right, so the Jews believe that they are celebrating this right here, the Feast of Tabernacles from October 6th to October 13th. Here's how we make them pay. Uh-oh. You see, they rejected their Messiah 2,000 years ago, and it's up and it's stuck. He's definitely got something up his sleeve, and you're supposed to be a part of it. I've already shown you that it's written. Let me show you how. The Feast of Tabernacles is to represent the Jews tabernacling with God. So what does WWTWG mean? It means that we will tabernacle with God. But Joseph, how? And Joseph, is this ethically right? Is this really what the Lord wants? And is he really offering it to you? Let's see. And don't forget, you've been trying to get your voice heard and the world has not solved this problem for you. This right here, download this video. If I'm wrong, you get to embarrass me. If I'm right, this certain group of people will make sure you don't see this video anymore after the fact. Now's your chance to make them pay. But what makes this October 6th date so important? How do we pull this off? So the world did not answer your cry, but it's time to show you that the Lord is angry with you. He says, I will hide my face from them. He's talking about Israel. Now take in mind, this is in Deuteronomy. This is Old Testament. I'll show you a New Testament as well. He said, and see what their end will be, for they are a perverse generation, children who are unfaithful. They made me jealous by what is no God and angered me with their worthless idols. I will make them envious by those who are not a people. That's you and me, right? You could be anywhere in the world. We are not a ethnicity together. I will make them angry by a nation that has no understanding, right? That's what this group of people believes. They believe we're stupid. For a fire will be kindled by my wrath. This is the Lord being angry, one that burns down to the realm of the dead below. And as you can see in the New Testament, in the book of Romans, it says, again, I ask, did Israel not understand? First, Moses says, I will make you envious by those who are not a nation. That's you and me. I will make you angry by a nation that has no understanding. That's you and me. We're the idiots, right? And Isaiah boldly says, I was found by those who did not seek me. You did not seek this video, but it found you. I reveal myself to those who did not ask for me. You did not ask for this, but the Lord is now reaching out to you so that we can piss off this small group of people. But concerning Israel, he says, what does he say? All day long, I have held out my hands to a disobedient and obstinate people. Uh-oh, so what's coming? Let's see how this play is going to work, and let's see how we bring them to jealousy. Because clearly, this is what the Lord wants, and you could be a part of it. It's being offered to you. So remember this date here, and here's what most of the ones who are supposed to be ready for the feast have rejected. Listen.
Pay attention to what I'm going to say. It says to me, on the 23rd and the 24th, 2025, I will come to take my church.
Now, you may be confused because the Lord told him on the 23rd and 24th of September, I'm going to come to take my church. But the date I showed you starts around October 6th. Well, here's how the Lord pulled this play off to where we could bring them to jealousy. For his sake, we can finally make them feel what you've been trying to make them feel. And the Lord is with us. As you can see, the Gregorian calendar in 1582, in October, there's 10 days missing. You see that? The calendar was changed in 1582. The calendar that the Lord was using is the Julian calendar, the right calendar, the one that hasn't been tampered with by the opponents. Now, remember, the Lord said September 23rd to the 24th. This is the Feast of Trumpets. The Jews believe they celebrate this day right, but they do it wrong. And when you look here, September 23rd in Julian versus Gregorian in 1582, when the Reform happened, would have been October 3rd, but today it lands on October 6th. You see that? That's our day. But how do we know that I'm not BSing and that this is a real offer coming from the King of the universe for us to bring the Jews to jealousy? You want to see how pissed off the Lord is? Let's see for ourselves. In the book of Amos, this is what it reads. This is what the sovereign Lord showed me, a basket of ripe fruit. What do you see, Amos? He said a basket of ripe fruit. Read this, read this, read this. Read it for yourself. Read it for yourself. He talks about how they cheat financially using dishonest scales, buying the poor, silver, and needy for a pair of sandals. Like, read it for yourself. Read it for yourself. He says, I will never forget anything they have done. Read it for yourself. And he says, in that day, I will turn your religious festivals into mourning and all your singing into weeping. And remember, Amos said he saw a basket of ripe fruit. He said it twice. He doubled down on it. Now, when something's ripe, you harvest it. A harvest moon is a full moon closest to the autumn equinox. When's the next harvest moon? The next harvest moon, October 6th. The Lord plans to turn their feast into mourning, and the best way for you to play your role is to first accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior so that we tabernacle with him. He is coming to take us home to the Father's house. If you believe that he died for your sins, he will take you. And what you do now is you let the world know that you will tabernacle with God. WWTWG. We will tabernacle with God. Let them know, let this group of people know how you feel, and let them know that while they think they are tabernacling, we will.